God says, this will happen in next 1 hour. Someone will give you a massive surprise in your life. Don't take this as a joke. If you skip it, you will miss it. Something in the unseen is moving. Something you cannot yet see with your eyes is already in motion for your good. The breath of God is hovering close over your life right now, and He is about to do something so sudden, so breathtaking, so personal, that it will silence the voices of fear and failure that have been tormenting you for too long. This is not a coincidence that you are here in this moment, reading these words. This is not ordinary. God is speaking. God is reaching. God is doing something right now. He is calling you not to ignore this moment, not to brush it off as just another thing. This is sacred. This is real. You are being drawn by the Spirit for a reason. Comment Amen if you believe this moment is not an accident. If you have been waiting, praying, crying, hoping, or even doubting, this is for you. You are not forgotten. You are not abandoned. In the next 1 hour, something that was locked for years will break open. Someone you never expected will come forward with an answer, a breakthrough, or a gesture that will mark the turning point of your life. Heaven is moving on your behalf, and what God has prepared will not be delayed any longer. This is the hour of divine surprise, not because you earned it, not because you were perfect, but because God is good and His timing is never wrong. You have no idea how close you are to what you've been asking for. The next breath could carry the sound of deliverance. The next message, the next call, the next encounter could be the one that shifts your entire story. But you must not walk away. You must not scroll past like this is just another moment. It's not. This is different. This is holy. This is divine. God says this will happen in the next hour. Something massive. Something you didn't even think was possible. Someone is being moved by God right now with you in their heart, and they are about to show up in your life with favor, kindness, and provision you didn't even see coming. If your heart is beating fast right now, it's because your spirit recognizes this as true. God speaks in whispers and signs, but sometimes He shouts through stillness and simplicity, and this is one of those times. This is not just about what happens around you. This is about what's breaking loose inside you. Hope is coming alive again. The cold walls of despair are beginning to crack. That heaviness you've been carrying for so long is about to lift, because the surprise God is sending your way is also your healing, your peace, your restoration. So many times you've poured out in secret. You've believed when there was no sign. You've walked through storms and didn't even tell anyone how close you were to giving up. But God saw. God heard. God counted your tears like treasure, and none of them were wasted. Now, He's about to respond, and when He does, it will be more than enough. It will be pressed down, shaken together, and running over, the kind of surprise that stops everything and makes you fall to your knees, not in fear but in awe. If you feel that deep stirring, don't ignore it. It's the Spirit awakening your faith again. You're not just going to hear good news, you are going to live it. You're not just going to dream about better days, you are going to step into them. Something is aligning right now in the heavenly realm that will manifest on earth, and you won't have to force it or chase it. It will come to you, by the hand of someone God is already using. Please take a second and like this video if your heart is telling you this is for you. You're not here by chance. Right now, as you read this, God is aligning your name with someone's favor list. Right now, someone is feeling the pull in their spirit to reach out, to bless, to give, to help, to open a door. God is softening hearts, rearranging schedules, and setting up divine meetings that cannot be stopped by human plans. What is about to happen is not ordinary kindness. It is heaven sent, and it will touch places in your heart you didn't even know needed healing. There have been moments you felt like the forgotten one, the left behind, the overlooked. You smiled in public and broke down in private. You prayed for everyone else, but quietly wondered if anyone saw your need. The God who sees in secret is now about to reward you in the open. The one who multiplied the little oil in the widow's jar, who raised the dead with a whisper, who turned water into wine without a spotlight, is the same God who is about to show up in your story and leave everyone speechless with how suddenly it changes. And when it happens, it will feel like peace rushing in. You'll remember these words and realize that God truly does nothing without revealing it first. This is not a random promise. This is your moment of visitation. Stay with this. Don't walk away from it. Your next hour holds more than you think, and it begins not with noise, but with quiet faith, with a still heart that says, "Lord, I receive." Let nothing distract you now. Let no doubt creep in. Let no voice of fear silence what your spirit is trying to celebrate. This is the hour of the Lord. This is the season of the surprise. Heaven is drawing near to you, and you don't have to figure out how, because God already has. The time of waiting is turning into the time of witnessing. You will see the goodness of God in the land of the living. You will not miss it. You will not be passed over. His word does not return void, and his eyes have never left you, not for a second. Is this leaked CIA ritual the missing key to your financial breakthrough? A once hidden brain ritual is spreading fast. This strange 7-second method, confirmed by elite neuroscience labs, activates your brain's wealth magnet. The government may shut this down. If you're seeing this, you are God's chosen child. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted. This is not hype. This is not empty hope. This is God, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, the God of Jacob. The same God who parted seas, who walked on water, who called Lazarus out of the tomb, is the God who is speaking over you right now. And when God speaks, creation moves. When God declares a thing, no power of hell can stop it. When he says it will happen, it must happen, because his word is power and his timing is perfect. So take a breath, beloved. The heaviness is lifting. The wait is almost over. The surprise is closer than it has ever been. The shift is already in motion. The same way the earth turns without your effort, your life is turning into something beautiful. In the next hour, expect a miracle. Expect the unexpected. Expect God to do what only he can do, because he will, because he loves you, because he has chosen you, because he is faithful, because his word is true, and you will not miss it. Stay here, keep watching, keep believing. You are not too late. You are right on time. God says, this will happen. Let your heart believe it. Let your soul rejoice. Let your spirit rest in his promise. It is based on the heart of a father who has been watching you, carrying you, and preparing something magnificent just for you. You have felt ignored, but in the courts of heaven, your name has been mentioned again and again. The surprise that is coming is not random. It is a response to everything that heaven has been planning behind the scenes. God has been watching over your steps, even the ones you took in the dark, even the ones that led you through heartbreak, loneliness, and confusion. Those steps were not wasted. They were leading you to this moment. He saw the nights when your pillow was soaked with tears, and he counted every one. Not one of them went unnoticed. Not one of your prayers was forgotten. You may have thought your faith was small, but even mustard seed faith moves mountains, and God has been moved by you. He has not forgotten the sound of your voice in the quiet place. He has not ignored your whispered cries. He has come to bring the answer in a way you could never have expected. In the next hour, a divine reversal is on its way. Something that was against you will turn in your favor. A closed door is going to open. A long silence is about to be broken. That delay you felt was not denial, it was divine alignment. God was not saying no, he was saying, wait, I have better. And now, the wait is almost over. There is a shift taking place in the spiritual realm, and it is coming directly to you. The favor you've been praying for, the call you've been hoping for, the healing you've been believing for, it is not far anymore. It is approaching you with speed. God has spoken it, and his word will not fail. You are not forgotten, and you are not behind. You are in the palm of his hand. You are right where you need to be for what God is about to release. Stop wondering if you missed it. Stop thinking it was for someone else. It was always for you. This surprise, this blessing, this divine encounter, it has your name written on it. What's coming is not just a small sign or a kind word. It is something massive. It is the kind of blessing that will make you sit in stillness and say, only God could have done this. And you will be right, because it will not be man's doing. It will be God's hand alone. God is about to use someone you did not expect. They will come to you with an open heart, and they won't even know why they're doing what they're doing, but heaven will know. The Spirit of God will lead them to be the vessel of breakthrough in your life. They may think it's just a gesture, just a small act of obedience, but for you, it will change everything. The same way God sent ravens to feed Elijah, he is sending someone to deliver a portion to you. It won't make sense to the natural mind, but your spirit will know this is God. And when it happens, you will remember this moment, and your faith will be made new. You'll remember how close you were to giving up, and you'll thank God you held on just a little longer. Every delay you hated will begin to make sense. Every detour you questioned will now look like divine protection. You will understand why you had to cry, why you had to be still, why you had to let some people go. Because this surprise that is coming, this miracle, it requires a new space in your heart. God had to empty some things so he could fill it with something greater. You have been chosen for more than just survival. You have been chosen for glory. You have been called to walk in peace, in joy, and in power. That battle you've been in was not to break you, it was to build you. And now, the building is complete, and God is ready to pour out. You are not waiting for approval from people, you are already approved by heaven, and when heaven approves, earth has to follow. Comment 222 if you trust this is your time. The surprise God is sending is not just about meeting one need. It will unlock many things at once. It will bring healing, connection, restoration, and joy. The weight that has been sitting on your chest, the pressure that's made it hard to sleep, the anxiety that's kept your mind racing, it's all about to lift. Not slowly, not eventually, but suddenly. Just like when the walls of Jericho fell in a moment after days of walking in faith, your breakthrough is going to fall into place, and it will not be by might or by power, but by the Spirit of God. What if 7 seconds is all it takes to flip your financial fate? A shocking CIA leak just exposed a hidden brain ritual helping ordinary people erase debt and pull in massive wealth. Backed by 4 neuroscience labs, this at-home method is turning struggle into luxury fast. But this page could be erased any moment. Click the link in the first comment now before it's gone forever. You are going to rise from the ashes of your struggle, and your story will carry light for others. What was meant to crush you will be the very thing God uses to elevate you. That surprise you're about to receive will become the anchor that reminds you God is faithful. Always. You won't have to beg. You won't have to force anything. God is doing it His way. and His way is always better. Don't look around for proof. Don't search the sky for signs. Just rest. Let your heart receive this truth. Let your soul be still. The God who created galaxies knows how to get one simple blessing to you, and if He said it will happen in the next hour, then that's exactly what will happen. Time is not a limit for God. He exists beyond it, yet He enters it to reach you. That surprise is already on the way, and you don't need to figure out how. Just make room. Open your heart wide. Let hope return to your spirit. This is your hour. This is your moment. And the surprise God is sending is not the end, it's the beginning. The beginning of restoration, of increase, of clarity, of joy. He is still the God of suddenly. He is still the one who makes a way in the wilderness and rivers in the desert. He is still the Father who runs to the prodigal, who calms the storm, who feeds the hungry with what little they have. That same God is reaching for you now. That same power is moving toward you. You may not see it yet, but the next move of God concerning your life is not small. It is not delayed. It is not uncertain. It is already unfolding. Heaven has spoken, and what was once hidden is about to be revealed. The surprise you are about to receive will be proof that God never forgot you, not even once. For years, you have given and poured and waited and watched others rise while you remained behind the scenes. You have asked God silently why things haven't worked out yet, why the promises seem to take so long. You've kept your heart from growing bitter even when it hurt. That matters. It all matters. And now, the time has come for you to be seen, to be remembered, to be rewarded. You are not being overlooked. God is highlighting you in the spirit realm, and soon that spotlight will shine in the physical realm as well. What you are about to experience will make every moment of waiting worth it. This divine surprise will not just comfort your heart, it will restore your confidence. It will restore your hope. It will repair every place in your soul that began to believe maybe God had passed you by. He didn't. He wouldn't. You are His beloved. And just like the shepherd leaves the 99 to find the one, He has come for you. He has sent this word for you. He is stirring hearts and moving people, not out of obligation, but out of love. Deep, overwhelming, unstoppable love. This next hour holds something sacred. The surprise is not just about material gain, though God can surely provide that too. It's about reminding you that He is still near, still personal, still wildly committed to your story. He is not a distant observer. He is the author. And the author always knows how the next chapter unfolds, even when the character feels lost. You are not lost. You are being found again by joy, by favor, by divine help. God is lifting you, not because you begged, but because He promised, and He always keeps His promises. Comment 333 to declare your faith and receive what God has prepared for you. Someone is already thinking of you. Someone has been stirred awake with a sense that they need to bless, help, or reach out. They may not know it yet, but they are part of God's plan to deliver something beautiful into your life. When this surprise arrives, it will be undeniable. It will not feel forced. It will not come with confusion. It will carry peace. That's how you'll know it's from God. Because when He sends something, it fits, it flows, it heals. And what's more, this is only the beginning. What happens in the next hour will open the door to a new rhythm of favor. It will mark a shift in your life that continues to unfold over time. You are entering a season of open doors and divine alignment. The frustration that has followed you for so long will break off. The confusion that clouded your mind will begin to clear. The voices that made you feel small will fall silent. Because when God speaks, every other voice must submit. You have survived much, quiet battles, silent storms, hidden heartbreak, and through it all, you have remained. You didn't give up when it would have been easier to let go. You didn't stop praying when your faith was low. You didn't turn away from God when you had every reason to. That endurance has not gone unnoticed. Heaven honors the ones who hold on through the fire, and you are one of them. You are not just a receiver of this surprise, you are the reason God is moving so quickly. He delights in honoring His faithful children. There is nothing more you need to do to earn what is coming. This is not about performance, this is about promise. This is about a father who said he would take care of his child and meant it. You are that child. You are loved. You are seen. You are deeply known. And because of that, what is coming will not just meet your needs, it will exceed your expectations. It will fill your cup and then cause it to overflow, so others around you are blessed too. Don't look back at the disappointments that tried to make you afraid of expecting more. Don't replay the memories of things that didn't work out. This is not that. This is new. This is fresh. This is the hand of God reaching into your reality and placing something extraordinary into your hands. And you will know that it's Him because the timing will be perfect. The need will be met. And your spirit will rise with peace that cannot be explained. People are asking why money is suddenly flowing into random lives. A leaked CIA discovery reveals a 7-second brain ritual that quietly rewires your mind for wealth. Proven by 4 neuroscience labs, people are wiping out debt and stepping into luxury with ease. If you're seeing this, you're very lucky. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. Sometimes God waits until you are empty so He can fill you with what is pure. Sometimes He allows the doors to close so you stop settling for what is less. This surprise is not delayed, it's on schedule, and it will not be like what came before. It will be better. It will carry the signature of heaven. It will speak directly to the places that longed for assurance. And it will mark you with peace, the kind that stays even when circumstances try to shake you. Let your heart begin to open. Let your expectations begin to rise. Let faith stir in you again like fire that refuses to be put out. The God who sees every detail of your life has not forgotten a single request. The God who watches over every sparrow flying through the sky has not missed one moment of your pain. He knows the exact minute you were about to give up, and He stepped in. This is Him stepping in. This is Him sending word ahead to prepare your heart. Because what's coming is real, and it will be undeniable. The surprise is not just about blessing, it is about revelation. When it comes, you'll understand more about who God is. You'll see how near He's been, even when you felt distant. You'll realize that His love is not small, not limited, not changing. His love for you is vast, unshakable, and powerful. And it is that love that is now wrapping around your life and preparing to show up in a form you can see and touch and remember. There will be joy. There will be tears. There will be gratitude that flows so deep you'll know it had to be God. And from this moment forward, your heart will carry the memory of this miracle like a stone of remembrance, a marker in time that says, "This is where God showed up for me." The surprise He promised is not being prepared in a rush. It is being designed with care. It is being shaped with love. Every detail is being arranged so that when it reaches you, it fits your life like a missing piece you never knew you needed. You are not behind. You are right on the edge of something sacred. There is a peace coming that will wrap around your soul like a warm blanket after a long night in the cold. You will feel it before the surprise even arrives. That peace is the first sign. It will tell you in your spirit that something has shifted, even if you cannot see it with your eyes yet. That peace is heaven's whisper, reminding you that God is not late. He has always known when and how this moment would come together, and now it is nearly here. Your hands may still be empty, but your heart will begin to sense the weight of what's on the way. When the door opens, it won't creak slowly, it will swing wide. When the phone rings, it won't be ordinary. The voice on the other end will carry something divine. When the answer comes, it will bring tears to your eyes, because it will sound like everything you had once hoped for but stopped saying out loud. God knows how to surprise His children. He knows how to show up in ways that speak directly to their hearts. This is not just a general blessing. This is a tailored miracle sent to meet you in your exact situation. Comment 555 if you believe your hands will receive what your heart has been waiting for. Your journey hasn't been easy. There were days you carried your faith like a fragile flame in the wind, protecting it from being blown out by grief, confusion, or despair. You carried it anyway, and that matters. Heaven does not overlook the ones who walk by faith when sight is gone. The angels have watched you walk through trials without turning your heart away from God. You didn't lose your worship. You didn't shut down your praise. You kept standing, even if your legs were shaking. That strength is holy, and now that strength will be rewarded. God is not waiting for perfect people to bless. He is looking for surrendered hearts. And yours has been faithful even in the fire. You didn't know how close you were to breakthrough when you were crying yourself to sleep. You didn't realize that your obedience in small things was echoing loudly in heaven, but God saw it all. And now, what He promised is coming to pass. The surprise will feel sudden, but it's been building for a long time. Every sacrifice you made, every step you took, every act of love, every prayer of surrender, it has all been part of the preparation. You may not know where the help will come from, but God does. He has chosen someone, positioned them, stirred their heart, and set the time. What you need will not be delayed. It will find you. It will come gently, but powerfully. And you will not need to prove yourself to receive it. You will not have to explain or earn anything. When the surprise arrives, it will feel like grace. Because that's exactly what it is: undeserved, unstoppable, holy grace. The hands that will bless you are not moving on their own. They are being guided. The heart that will show you kindness is being softened by heaven. The opportunity that is coming wasn't created by chance. It was ordained. You are about to step into something that no man can take credit for. Only God will get the glory for what is about to unfold. And when it happens, you'll feel His nearness in a way you've never felt before. The veil will lift. The presence of God will become unmistakable. This surprise isn't only about change, it's about confirmation. It's about knowing in your soul that God truly heard you, that He truly stayed close even when you thought He was silent. This is the kind of moment that becomes a turning point in your faith. After this, your prayers will carry new confidence. Your worship will rise with deeper trust. You will stop wondering if God sees you, because the answer will be living and breathing right in front of you. People are asking why money is suddenly flowing into random lives. A leaked CIA discovery reveals a 7-second brain ritual that quietly rewires your mind for wealth. Proven by 4 neuroscience labs, people are wiping out debt and stepping into luxury with ease. If you're seeing this, you're very lucky. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. And when the breakthrough happens, the chains that have followed you, generational fear, scarcity, emotional heaviness, will begin to break off. This is not just a moment, it is a beginning, a reset, a new flow of favor that will touch areas of your life you thought would never change. People around you will notice. Some will be amazed, others will be confused, but all will know that something divine has happened in your life. God is preparing to lift you in front of the same eyes that saw you fall. He is about to restore what you lost with more than what you had. You will look back at this time and say, that was the moment everything changed. It won't be dramatic in appearance. It will be holy in substance. The beauty of God's movement is that it doesn't need noise. It carries weight without shouting. It transforms without striving. And that is what you are about to walk into. Let your spirit stay soft. Let your heart stay open. Resist the urge to doubt. It's tempting to guard yourself when you've been disappointed, but this is not a time to protect your heart with fear. This is a time to open it with faith. What's coming will not hurt you. It will heal you. It will restore things you thought were lost forever. And even if the blessing comes through someone unexpected, it will carry God's fingerprints all over it. Your miracle is not being formed in a distant place. It's already near. Your name is already in the room where your help is being decided. The details are already being aligned. The Spirit of God is making sure that nothing will stand in the way. Even the enemy's attempts to block this surprise are failing. Every trap set against you is being broken right now by the hand of the Lord. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. No delay can outlast God's will. You are stepping into a new hour, one that carries divine momentum. This is not the kind of shift that fades. It will grow, it will spread, it will reach other areas of your life. After this surprise comes, your voice will carry more weight in the Spirit. Your prayers will shake more ground. Your presence will carry light into dark places. Because you have walked through the valley, and now you will rise on the other side carrying glory. What He is about to send into your life will silence every lie that said you wouldn't make it, every thought that said you were forgotten, and every fear that tried to convince you that your time had passed. That surprise is still on its way, and it is closer than ever. The thing that makes this moment so powerful is not just what is coming, but what it means. When God says this will happen in the next hour, He is not just sending something your way for a short lift in your spirit. He is confirming that the heavens are open over you. He is reminding you that you are not moving through life by chance. You are being carried by His plan. Every step, even the hard ones, has been moving you toward this moment of unveiling, where what He has kept hidden until now is about to be revealed for His glory and your good. Someone is already feeling the push in their heart to reach for you. They may not know why you came to mind. They may not even be able to explain what they feel. But the Spirit of God is nudging them, preparing them, guiding them toward you. And when they obey that leading, they will bring into your life something you could never have arranged on your own. It might be a word, it might be a gift, it might be an opportunity. But no matter what form it takes, you'll know it didn't come from them. It came through them from God. Comment 1212 if you receive this in faith today. There are moments in life that change everything. Not because they are loud, but because they are divine. That's what this hour holds for you. God is about to do something so gentle and yet so heavy with purpose that it will shift your entire story forward. The years of waiting, the seasons of silence, the times you held on even when it felt pointless, all of it will be answered in a moment, because God never wastes time, He uses it. And now, all the time you've spent in the shadows is about to give way to a light that no one can put out. It's important that you understand something deep right now. What's coming is not just about you being blessed. It's about you being positioned. When this surprise reaches you, it will place you exactly where you need to be for the next part of your journey. Doors will open that lead to more doors. Favor will follow favor. One blessing will attract others. And suddenly, everything that felt hard will begin to flow, not because life got easier, but because God removed the resistance that was holding you back. This divine surprise is not the result of random luck. It is the fruit of grace. It is the harvest from seeds you didn't even realize you had planted in faith. Every time you chose kindness when it wasn't returned, every time you kept serving when you were tired, every time you prayed for others while carrying your own burden, those were seeds. And God is never mocked. What you sowed in the Spirit is now coming back in the form of peace, provision, and unexpected help. You don't have to understand how it will happen. You only need to keep your heart open. That's how blessings find their place in open hearts. So, clear the space inside. Let go of the worry. Lay down the doubt. Don't try to protect yourself from disappointment by shrinking your expectations. God is not trying to trick you. He is not giving you false hope. If He said it, He means it. And if He means it, He will do it. Your life is about to be marked by evidence. Evidence that God was working even when you didn't feel Him. Evidence that His promises are not just pretty words, they are living truth. Evidence that His timing is never off. You are not just going to talk about faith, you are going to see the reward of it. You are not just going to hear about miracles, you are going to experience one. The shift is already in the atmosphere, and it is being drawn closer by your expectation. Why is everyone rushing to this 7-second brain ritual? Leaked CIA files exposed a hidden brainwave technique that opens the door to wealth fast. Verified by 4 top neuroscience labs, it's turning financial stress into abundance almost overnight. But this secret won't stay public for long. Click the link in the pinned comments before it's deleted forever. You have survived much, and you have carried burdens that others never saw. But none of that was in vain. The oil you carry now, the anointing on your life, was formed in those very pressures, and now that oil is about to flow into places you've never touched before. You are about to be used, elevated, and favored not because you demanded it, but because God decided it. He is raising you up for His glory, and He is doing it in a way that no one can block or explain away. Some will look at what happens next and try to figure it out, but it won't make sense to the natural mind. It will be clear that something higher, something beyond reason, is at work. Because when God decides to bless, He doesn't wait for permission. He moves with power. And that's what's happening now. Power is moving. Heaven is moving. The angels are preparing. And your name is being spoken in rooms you haven't entered yet. Your next season is not going to look like your last. The patterns of pain, the cycles of lack, the constant wondering if things will ever change, those are being broken. The next hour is ushering in a new chapter. You will rise lighter. You will feel stronger. You will walk with purpose. Not because everything is perfect, but because you will know God is with you, and that changes everything. His presence brings peace. His touch brings healing. His promise brings hope. So hold on. Even if it's by a thread, don't let this moment pass you by. Something sacred is unfolding. Stay open. Stay expectant. Keep your spirit alert. You are not forgotten. You are not being overlooked. The surprise that God is sending your way is for you. It has your name on it. It has your address on it. It has your heart in mind. And when it arrives, you will know beyond every doubt that this was God's doing. Only His hand could have moved things this way. That kind of faith moves heaven. That kind of trust catches God's attention. You didn't give up, and because of that, what's about to happen is going to feel like the most unexpected kind of mercy. The kind you never thought would find you, but somehow it does. The kind that finds you in the middle of your ordinary day and changes everything without warning. This hour is unlike any other. The spiritual atmosphere is alive with movement. God is orchestrating something so specific to your life that when it arrives, you'll feel like the entire world paused just to make space for your breakthrough. And in a way, it has. Because when heaven moves, everything else makes room. That surprise what God is about to place in your life will be a moment that heals what years of effort couldn't fix. It will bring answers to questions you stopped asking. It will unlock joy in areas you had long given up on. And most importantly, it will remind you that you were never, not for a moment, forgotten. Comment 777 if you're ready to receive what God has promised. For too long, you've been told to wait. Wait for the right time. Wait for the right door. Wait for things to line up. But God is now saying, no more delay. This is not just another season. This is a supernatural shift. What's coming will bypass logic. It will override timelines. It will cancel out every delay that tried to hold you back. Because when God decides it is time, no force in this world or the next can stop what He has planned. This is that time. Not a vague promise for someday. A divine promise for now. For the next hour. For this very moment that your heart is tuned in and your spirit is listening. You've spent seasons preparing, often without even knowing it. All the times you kept going despite being tired. All the times you showed love when you needed it most yourself. All the times you stayed silent and let God fight for you. Those were seeds planted in the hard ground of faith, and now without striving, without effort, a harvest is coming. Not because you forced it, but because God never forgets a seed planted in faith. He sees every act of trust, and He rewards it in ways we could never predict. There is someone you don't yet know, someone who has been positioned to walk into your story right on time. You've never crossed paths before, but God has been stirring something in their spirit. They've been sensing that they need to be a blessing, to step into someone's life and make a difference. They don't yet realize that someone is you, but they will. And when they obey that leading, when they step forward and release what God placed in their hands for you, it will mark a moment you will never forget. 1 hour can change everything. One obedient heart can be the delivery point for a miracle. The thing about surprises is that they catch you off guard. That's what makes them beautiful. And that's exactly how God works. He shows up in moments that feel ordinary and turns them into something extraordinary. You might be in your normal routine, going through a regular day, but heaven has already placed this miracle on its schedule. The conversation, the encounter, the gift, it's already set. And as you stay close to God, as you continue to trust His voice even when the path is unclear, you'll find yourself right in the middle of His perfect timing. You're not asking for too much. You're not hoping too big. You're not dreaming beyond what's possible. In fact, your faith still doesn't match how good this surprise will be. Because God is not in the business of just meeting expectations, He exceeds them. He overflows. He overwhelms with kindness. He covers with peace. And when He moves, it is always more than enough. Is this the same CIA brain ritual changing lives in seconds? A new leak reveals a powerful 7-second technique developed under secret research. Backed by neuroscience, people are moving from debt to wealth and luxury faster than believed possible. But this secret may be deleted soon. Click the link in the comments before it disappears. You may have been surrounded by voices that told you to settle. People who said your expectations were too high. Situations that made you feel like you should just be grateful for the little you had. But inside your heart, you knew. You knew that there was more. That God had not placed all those dreams in your spirit just to let them die. And you were right. That hunger for more wasn't pride. It was preparation. It was God pulling your heart toward a future that required trust, even when the path was hidden. Now, the hidden things are being revealed. The unseen favor is becoming visible. The closed doors are unlocking, and the surprise that is coming will confirm every silent belief you held onto, even when people around you doubted. This is the hour of divine evidence, of promises fulfilled, of prayers answered not partially, but completely. God is not just restoring what you lost, He is multiplying it. You are not entering this new moment alone. You are being escorted by grace, covered by mercy, and carried by love. The Spirit of God is going ahead of you, smoothing the road, calming the storm, and making space for what is about to be delivered. Your heart has waited long enough. Your spirit has been stretched in the waiting. But now, that waiting is turning into fulfillment. This will not be a moment that passes without leaving a mark. You will remember this shift. You will feel it. You will weep tears of joy as you realize that God not only heard you, but that He remembered every detail. The kindness of this surprise will echo in your soul, reminding you that you serve a God who sees, a Father who cares, a King who still answers. The delay was not a denial. The silence was not rejection. It was preparation for something so specific, so perfect, that when it comes, your only response will be worship. Let your faith stretch. Let your hope rise. Open your heart, even if you've been hurt before. This is not a repeat of past disappointments. This is redemption. This is the kind of moment that makes the pain make sense. That brings healing without explanation. That floods your soul with peace without warning. What's coming is not only good, it's God. He is the same yesterday, today, and forever. And the same God who parted seas, who raised the dead, who fed the multitudes, is the same God who is about to step into your personal story and do what only He can do. Not because you deserve it, but because He is good. And His goodness always finds a way. And the kind of help God sends doesn't just lift you out of trouble, it lifts you into purpose, into peace, into promise. His surprise will not just feel good, it will feel holy. It will carry weight, and you will know deep in your soul, this could only be God. There are no wasted prayers, no forgotten tears, no overlooked sacrifices. Heaven keeps count of everything you've done in faith. And now, what has been stored up is being released, not in pieces, not in small crumbs, but in fullness. This surprise that is coming is not to tease you or test your patience again. It is the release of what was held back, now coming into perfect alignment with your life. You have arrived at a divine intersection where God's promise meets your surrender, and when those two meet, miracles happen. Comment 999 if you receive this miracle in your spirit right now. Sometimes, the biggest blessings come through the most unlikely moments. They don't need loud announcements or big signs. They come in the middle of your ordinary day, through unexpected voices, in simple ways that carry eternal power. This surprise will be like that. It may arrive through a message, a person, a moment. But when it does, it will carry the unmistakable fragrance of heaven. You won't have to question it. You'll know. Because God speaks in ways your soul remembers, even when your mind tries to doubt. You are not at the edge of disappointment. You are standing at the threshold of destiny. The place that once felt like a delay is about to become the place of delivery. Where you once felt stuck, you will feel sent. Where you once were drained, you will be filled. Because God is not only sending a surprise, He is sending strength with it. You will not just receive what you hoped for, you will have the strength to carry it, enjoy it, and protect it. This is a holy moment. God is restoring the years that were stolen from you. He is reviving the dreams that died in silence. He is replacing the bitterness with beauty. This is not imagination. This is not emotional hype. This is a real and present move of God, and it is coming with urgency. You are not being warned, you are being prepared. God is not saying maybe, He is saying now. He is saying, watch what I'm about to do in your life. Someone you never expected is already thinking about you. Their heart is stirring, not because of who you are in their eyes, but because God has placed your name in their spirit. You won't have to convince anyone. God is doing the work. You won't have to chase or beg or plead. The blessing will find you. The surprise will come looking for you, because that is how divine favor works. It pursues you. It overtakes you. It surrounds you. When it happens, you will be overwhelmed by the kindness of God, not just because of what you receive, but because of how personally it will come. God knows you. He knows what makes your heart feel seen. He knows the kind of peace you long for, and He knows exactly how to deliver a miracle that touches every corner of your soul. This is not going to be just another nice moment, it will be a marking moment. A moment you will remember for the rest of your life. You may have thought your time had passed, that the season for breakthrough was for others, that maybe God had chosen to skip over you for reasons you couldn't understand, but He didn't skip you. He saved the best for now. He was preparing something weighty, something precious, something that needed just the right moment to arrive. And now, that moment has come. The hour is turning, the tide is shifting. You are moving from being overlooked to being overtaken by goodness and mercy. Do you know why people keep whispering about this 7-second CIA ritual? A leaked brainwave method is spreading quietly and changing financial realities worldwide. Proven by neuroscience, this simple ritual attracts money, freedom, and luxury. If you're seeing this, you're so lucky. Click the link in the comments before it's taken down. It's okay if part of you is afraid to believe again. Disappointment has a way of making hope feel risky. But God is not asking you to try harder. He is simply asking you to stay open, to leave just a little space for Him to move. Because He can do more with a tiny spark of faith than you could ever do with a mountain of effort. He's not waiting for your perfection, He's drawn to your surrender. Just rest, just breathe, just receive. The surprise that's coming will not just help you, it will change you. It will soften what has grown hard. It will warm what has gone cold. It will awaken what has been sleeping. And it will remind you why you held on in the first place. God is not sending just a quick blessing. He is sending a healing encounter. This is personal. This is direct. This is deep. What once felt like a dry place is about to become fertile again. What once felt lifeless is about to bloom. There will be a new sound in your life. The sound of laughter that was buried. The sound of peace where there was tension. The sound of faith rising again. Because God never forgets how to restore what was broken. He never runs out of ways to reach His children. He is a master of redemption, and He is doing that for you now. So stay close, don't rush ahead, don't run back. Stand still and see the salvation of the Lord. Let your heart be still long enough to feel the weight of this promise. You are not forgotten. You are not passed over. You are not too late. The surprise was always part of the plan. You just didn't know how near it was. What's about to happen in your life will reveal the heart of God in a way you've never seen before. It will show you how deeply and intimately He knows you, how tenderly He's been watching your steps, how precisely He has written this hour for you. You are not just about to receive something, you are about to become someone you never thought you could be. This surprise is not only a gift, it's a release. A release of the version of you that has been hidden under fear, exhaustion, or lack. That burden you've carried so long that it became a part of you is now being lifted. And the person who will rise on the other side of this surprise will be free, joyful, whole, and full of holy confidence. God is not only blessing your circumstances, He is healing your identity. Comment 1010 if you believe God is restoring you completely in this hour. This next move of God is going to make sense of what never did. All the moments you asked why, all the doors that closed, all the people who walked away, all the nights you wept without answers. What's coming will not erase the past, but it will redeem it. The pain won't disappear, but it will lose its sting. The memories will remain, but the sorrow attached to them will break off. Because the joy that's arriving will be so overwhelming, so pure, so full of God's presence, that it will wash away every last remnant of heaviness. You are not wrong for hoping. You are not foolish for waiting. You are not naive for believing. Faith was never the problem. Timing was the preparation. And now, the time is ripe. God does not operate on delay, He operates on design. And when He declares that something will happen in the next hour, it is not a vague expression, it is a prophetic moment. And you are living inside of it right now. The sound of this surprise is already in the atmosphere. You may not hear it with your natural ears, but your spirit is picking up the rhythm. That stirring in your chest, that softening of your heart, that quiet sense that something is changing that is not emotion, that is divine confirmation. The Spirit is bearing witness with you because heaven knows what's coming, and your soul is responding before your mind even understands it. You are about to be met by a kindness you didn't see coming, not because you chased it, but because it's been chasing you. That favor is going to reach you through someone who was sent by God. They will think they're simply doing a good deed, following a small nudge, being helpful, but in heaven's eyes, they are delivering a miracle. Their obedience is unlocking your overflow. And when they speak, or give, or offer what God has placed in their hands, your spirit will immediately know, this is the answer I've been carrying in my prayers for so long. Sometimes miracles don't show up with trumpets or bright lights. Sometimes they come in whispers, in timing, in peace. You are going to recognize this surprise not by how loud it is, but by how still it makes you feel inside. It will bring clarity. It will bring comfort. It will bring the unmistakable presence of God with it. Because anything God sends carries His peace. Not the world's version of peace that fades quickly, but a deep, lasting peace that settles you like nothing else can. And once it happens, your life won't go back to what it was. It will move forward with a new sense of direction, of clarity, of authority. You will pray differently. You will speak differently. You will dream bigger. Not from a place of striving, but from a place of knowing that your God truly provides, truly sees, truly keeps every word He speaks. This surprise will not just bless you, it will awaken your spirit to what is still possible with God. For a long time you have carried others, supported them, encouraged them, and celebrated their breakthroughs, all while silently asking, when will it be my turn? This is your turn. This is your moment. This is your hour. What you poured out will now return to you, not just in equal measure, but multiplied. What you sowed in quiet faith is now producing a harvest that everyone will see. You were not invisible to God. He was watching every act of love, every time you chose to believe instead of break. And now He's answering in fullness. The tables are turning. The atmosphere is shifting. And the blessing is already en route. God is not waiting for you to prove yourself. He's not checking your record. He's already made His decision. You are favored. You are worthy not because of anything you've done, but because of everything He already decided. This is the grace of God moving freely and powerfully in your life. Not just for your comfort, but for your calling. This surprise will place you into alignment with things you didn't even know you were created for. Why was this 7-second brain ritual hidden for so long? A leaked CIA document exposed a technique so powerful people are canceling debt and calling in wealth within days. Validated by 4 neuroscience labs, it helps attract money like never before. But this page may not stay online for long. Click the link in the pinned comments before it disappears forever. So don't let fear cloud this moment. Don't let past disappointments block your heart. Open wide. Be ready to receive without hesitation. The pain is breaking. The heaviness is lifting. The worry is melting. What remains is God's voice speaking over you again. I have not forgotten. I am not done. I am coming with healing in my hands and restoration in my timing. And now, my timing is here. Let every breath you take from this moment forward carry the hope of what's on the way. Let every step you take be filled with the expectation that something holy is being prepared for you. You don't need to chase it. You don't need to figure it out. Just stay available. Just stay believing. God has already written this moment into your story, and what He has spoken cannot be undone. The delay you thought was denial was actually preparation. The closed doors you mourned were God's protection. And the silence you sat through was not God ignoring you, it was Him building the right conditions for something bigger than you prayed for. Every single moment of waiting is now being gathered up and transformed into favor. The favor that doesn't just visit for a day, but rests, settles, and begins to multiply. Comment 1515 if you believe the favor of God is resting on your life now. You are entering into a time where what used to be hard will begin to flow. You will begin to see how God works all things together, not just the good moments, but the painful ones too. That disappointment you tried to bury, that loss you didn't know how to grieve, that dream you shelved because it seemed too far gone, it's all being called back to life by the power of His Spirit. The surprise that is on its way will not just shift your outer world, it will restore the parts of your heart that grew tired along the journey. There is a gentle power moving toward you now. It doesn't shout, it doesn't force, but it carries the full authority of heaven. That power is bringing something with it, an open door, a divine opportunity, a healing word, a financial release, a long-awaited answer. You won't need to chase it down. It will come to you because God has already ordained it. What is meant for you cannot miss you when it's sent by God's command. This is your moment of being remembered not by people, but by God. When God remembers, things begin to move. Chains break, walls fall, prayers are answered in one breath. That's what is happening now. Heaven is releasing what was already yours in promise form, now being delivered into your hands in real time. You don't have to strive to receive it. You only have to believe. Let your spirit rise again. Let your heart be open again. What's coming will not wound you. It will restore you.